Good morning, monkeys. Welcome to another episode of Monkeylandia here at Coaster Monkey Studios. Wow. Well, if this is your first time joining us, welcome to Monkeylandia. My name is Gabriel, Coaster Monkey, and I do three things. Play RCT, I play Planco, and I travel theme parks. And that's if you're here joining us today. If this is your first time, welcome. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe down below, just right there when this pops up. Bam! And if this is not your first time, well, welcome. So what are we doing today? Well, we are finally wrapping up the Crazy Taxi Coaster in YouTube. What day is this going to air? Well, I think it's August. Sometime in August, maybe the second week of August. This is airing. It's currently July 13th. Just to give you some clarity there. But this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode. We're only running at about 16, 17 minutes. But look, remember I was talking so much about it? Look at the tree. The tree, that's a bush. That is the best bush I have ever seen. It's exactly the bush that I wanted. It's the perfect size, the perfect height, from bottom to top of the leaves, that is. That's the tree. What's the name of it? Don't ask, don't remember. I just looked at it too. The intention was to tell you what the name of it was. But what are we doing? So we're going to work on all of the supporting areas around our station. We're going to clean up all of the nature, these picnic areas in preparation for building across the way, which is going to be more buildings, food outlets, restaurants. I want it to be very elevated, right? So what we're doing is we're putting bushes in to cover up all of the wood stumps for our nature path, quote unquote, right? And then we're taking the cast trim and utilizing that cast trim as curbing, and then garbage pails and lights, and look at that, voila. It looks like a nice, clean park area. And that's the whole intention, right? We're going for that. This is our quote-unquote Central Park, but I'm getting, vibes of Prospect Park. I'm getting vibes of, very, very not Central Park. But in a way I am as well. So, lighting. So we're doing some lighting. We put these massive lights down underneath the ground, and we're desaturating the colors, so it's more of a gray scale than it is a white scale, because it's a light colored building. We don't wash out the color, right? So look how great that looks. And what we wind up doing is, you don't see it here, but you won't see it at all, actually. I think you might actually, maybe a little bit. We put in some blue tint, blue art pieces behind the windows there, and the flags. Ooh, it's the flags. So I took a picture of our Crazy Taxi sign, and I put the Crazy Taxi logo on each of those flags. And you saw that, I'm sure, in the intro video. I hope you like my intro video, by the way. I tried something new this time around. A little bit different, a little bit crazy. Getting all wild and crazy here with our videos. Exciting. But yeah, so I'm just cleaning up last bits here. Now again, this is all the type of stuff that you want to do to make sure that you're 100%. Now I've gone back and I've re-looked at my building 10 times, and every single time I found something else I needed to fix. Okay, so nothing's ever going to be perfect. Get that out of your head. You're going to consistently revisit and see issues and opportunities, because this game is so labor intensive. You don't realize, I don't realize sometimes where I'm making mistakes, and I've got to go back and relook at it. So I think I'm going to go back with a fine-tooth comb and hit all of my buildings from beginning to end and revisit that stuff I did in the front. Like, look at that pole sticking out there. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I put this on Steam Workshop. I'm so sorry. I've got to fix that. But yeah, so I'm a perfectionist, if you haven't figured that out just yet. And it's got to be perfect. It's got to look perfect. It's got to feel perfect. It's a little psycho, I know, but that's who I am. Welcome to Monkeylandia, where perfection is the only option. I'm kidding. So duplicating these lights here, I wanted to showcase the the coaster coming out. Now there's going to be trees all around there, and the whole intention was, as you're walking down that main path, you're seeing hints of the coaster in between the trees, hints of the station building in between the trees, because I want it to be a mystery, right? The coaster is completely wrapped around with buildings and foliage, and there's only key areas that stick out above the buildings or around the buildings that make you go, okay, what's that? Wait, huh? So you'll see this when you download it in Steam Workshop. You know, I've got most of this area fit in 4,000 pieces, which, you know, to be honest with you, is a little exciting. I had to cut out some stuff, not a lot, some. But look how great those bushes are. I mean, that's literally what the bushes I wanted, and I was trying to do with the other bushes. So I'm going to go back, and I've got to change all of the bushes out in the whole park to this tree. This tree bush. Can we call it a trebush? It's a trebush. Ladies and gentlemen, hashtag trebush. I just started a new word. TRBUSH. Trebush. Yeah. So throwing in some don't die fencing. Thank you, Bro Nation. The guys over at Bro Nation, Mike and Mass Bandit, you gave me that terminology. And I love using this. This bush. This bush is great for creating a very low ground cover, right? So you want to have that rough looking or raw looking grass. That's the perfect way to do it, in my opinion anyway. It fits exactly what I was going after. Because one thing about New York, you know, you've got these green spaces, but they're not manicured by any means. So that's something I want you guys to think about if you're doing any type of urban landscape. What does it look like? You know, because realistically, see how those bushes are sticking out onto the sidewalk? That's what happens all over New York. It's kind of crazy, especially in like a Brooklyn or a Queens. It's not perfectly manicured, and I think that's something that I was willing to sacrifice for my New York-esque area of my park. Right? It's all about not being perfectly manicured. And that's what I wanted to create. And here we're having an aneurysm. Sorry, guys. Clearly, I must be talking to somebody somewhere on Discord, because that's usually what happens when I pause the game. I'm always in conversation on Discord. And what I've been doing is I've been talking in between recording sessions. So if you hear my keys clicking away, well, that's because I'm chatting with somebody on Discord. Excuse me while I take a sip. All right, so after being at Hershey Park yesterday, was that yesterday? It feels like forever ago. After being at Hershey Park the other day, we're just going to say the other day, and there's a lot of don't die fencing all around. I was laughing about it because there's, you know, a lot of points at Hershey where the coaster just comes right next to you, you know, and you've got to utilize those moments where you know, have that don't die fencing, and gonna be seeing a lot of that. I want to definitely get some signs, make some signs that I've taken pictures of, so that should be cool. And yeah, just really start getting that realism down pat. Like, we've got a lot of this infrastructure, and I want to come back and I'm gonna do a sweep of this entire area from when we built, you know, Grand Monkey Terminal all the way down to Crazy Taxi Coaster. So we're gonna be doing that at some point or another, and then I think we're getting to the point where we've cleaned up all of our video feed. So now we're gonna be able to come back and we're gonna do a walkthrough of this whole space once I do the cleanup. These videos, now, like I said, it's July 13th. These videos go straight through until like the second week of August. So I've got a good month to clean this area up, and by that point do a nice solid walkthrough video, a live video. Maybe I'll do a live stream on Discord or a live stream on YouTube. And if anyone wants to join, you know, figure that out. But again, that'll be something that I will obviously broadcast and get everybody to know what's going on. We'll just do like an update. Okay, where are we in Monkeylandia, and what the next steps are, and kind of what this project's going to look like. I want to start making master lists of kind of what I want to go after. I've been getting a lot of ideas from the gentleman over at the Planet Coaster Imagineers. Discord. Fisherman is one of those gentlemen. And we've got Chris. We've got Andrew. Velho. I mean, the list just gets longer and longer and longer. Jeremy. So these guys have been chatting with them and getting a lot of really great ideas to elevate my park. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that happening soon, which will be fun. It's fun. This is fun stuff, guys. For me, anyway. I don't know about you. It's fun for me and not for you. I'm kidding. So my station, I love the inside of the station. It's super generic. It's open. It's open air. It's supposed to represent a building in Manhattan, right? As we discussed in our last episode. But it's so not that, right? And I love the fact that it's not that. And this is all open air. I don't remember if I put glass in here. I think I put glass on this side, which, wow, that would bake in the summer, huh? Maybe I should put in fans? Maybe I'll put in like fans or something. I'll figure something out. I'll get something to sort that out. We're going to have to figure that out. But yeah, so we're putting in here some of our, holding bins, I guess, for guest stuff while they're riding the coaster and coming back. And now we're really embellishing on these signs. And again, I apologize. I overdid it here on purpose. I want it to be super cheesy, super campy, over the top, because if this building is not already over the top, I don't know what is. All right, so now one final touch I wanted to have, because again, as you're walking through this queue, as you're going into the different areas of the coaster, this taxi's everywhere, right? So I wanted it to be the first thing you see and the last thing you see on this experience. And again, this ride is 100% an experience, right? That's the whole intention and the goal. It's what we're going after, kids. So I put the tree halfway here, as I thought was great. I put the tree halfway down because that the taxi slammed into it and broke it in half. I was gonna make the other half of it sitting somewhere, but it didn't fit right. But you kind of get that illusion, almost maybe. And then here we come back, just getting in the last of our trees and bushes. Again, this is a park, right? So we want it to feel like a park with a random building sticking at the top of it. I know, I get it, but it's just theming. It's so crazy as I watch this video now. And now, granted, it's been like 3 weeks since I built this. It just feels so different now. All right. So at this point now, what I'm thinking to myself is, all right, let's get all of this ground coverage done and get it nice and cleaned up. Still make it feel like a park. Again, see how we're sticking that tree bush, the trebush, in the random spots. And at this point, I'm just taking a look around from a guest perspective. What does it look like? I do a full walkthrough in Tejicam, and then I revisit the interiors, and boom. That's our whole thing. So we're going to leave you off with a POV of the coaster. Thanks so much for joining us this episode, and we'll catch you next time here at Coaster Monkey Studios. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Ciao.